So I was walking through the streets of Kalichi today, and I was stopping to have a look at some necklaces and asked the gentleman if I could take a couple of photos. And he said, sure, no problem. And then he offered me a cup of tea, and we've got talking. And it turns out this gentleman, he used to own a restaurant. He ran a restaurant for about 15 years, and he sold that restaurant, but he's now looking for a partner. And basically he knows the Turkish restaurant business, and he wants to find a European partner to go into business. So if you want to invest in a business of a restaurant here in Turkey, I'm going to introduce you now to Yalçin, and he'll introduce himself, and you can get in contact with us if you would like to do that. So here is Yalçin.
Good afternoon. I am Yalçin, and 65 years old and married. 3 children I have, and very beautifully I run the restaurant, Turkish Cuisine, and I done 15 years already. But now I need a partner to open a new restaurant in Turkey, Antalya or Alanya, doesn't matter. If you like, you can invite me. You can write me. Sorry.
So Yalçin, can you tell me something about what you've done in the past? Where was your restaurant before? Was it just one restaurant, or did you have a few?
3 times, 3 places. One is in Harbor, one is in Kalichi, Old City, and one is in Alanya.
Alanya, okay.
Yes.
And were you running it? Were you the chef? What was your position?
Well, I'm owner.
You were the owner?
Yes.
So were you cooking as well, or you were
Yes,
just...
yes.
Right.
Cooking and servicing. I can do easily everything. And
what would...
I know this business very well.
So if you formed a business with someone else, what would your role be in that business? Again, you would just take hands-on approach. You would take hands-on approach, you would get involved in the day-to-day running.
Yes, yes.
And would you need your partner to be here with you working, or just an investor?
By day.
Either.
Yes, if he likes work, okay. If he invests, I'm ready for everything.
Okay. So
I think we can open a restaurant, maybe about 10,000 euro. We start a small money. Even if he has a lot of money, then 20,000 euro possible.
So you think from 10,000 euros enough to open a restaurant?
Yes, I'm ready.
And you're confident you can find the right restaurant for that to make a profit, you know, coming back in rather than keep on... And where do you have an idea where you can make the restaurant?
Anywhere in Turkey. I don't care about Antalya or Alanya or Fethiye, doesn't matter for me.
Okay, so we'll get people, if there's anyone interested, they can contact you by email at Yalçin Yalinli. Yalçin Yalinli?
Correct.
At hotmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, and I hope to be the first customer.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, good luck, and hopefully we'll find you somebody who's the right partner for you.
Thank you.
Okay, Yalçin showed me one of his old books here for comments from the restaurant, and this is an absolute classic. I come to Turkey with a girl called Sarah. In all the world you will not find fairer. She may moan all the time, especially about this awful rhyme, but one thing even she will agree, in Turkey she likes all that she sees, especially moi. And there's an old British 5-pence piece there. Now I've got another comment from a British person, a couple, Val and Stan. It is sad this is our last day in Turkey, but the refreshing meal we have just had made us feel happier. We love your country and the people. We will return next year to see more and meet many more of our friends. And it's got a wee picture of the Union Jack there. There's a full book of comments there. And people leave their country's coin. This is a Deutschland coin there, German coin. And I'm not sure where that one's from. That's quite an interesting idea with the coins. Was that your idea, or did you encourage people to do this? Yalçin?
That idea from me or from them, I don't know.
Alright. You just started and became a custom.
Yes.
It's interesting. It's a good one. Who's that one from? Germany again. You used to have lots of German customers, yeah?
Usually they are from Germany, yes, they can. Because
Antalya's a favourite place with Germans from a long time ago. It's now becoming more popular with British people.
Now popular, British is coming also, yes.
And lots of Russians come.
Biden. This was my restaurant.
Alright. And where was this one about?
It's another 3 streets up.
3 streets in Kalichi.
Yes. And that's me when I was young man. That's my wife.
Okay. And what's your wife's name?
Yalçin.
Yalçin. And how many children did you say you had?
3.
How old are they?
Oh, have a look this one.
Okay, this is Bonza food. Great country, although I haven't been persuaded to buy a carpet yet. They try though, they try. Unfortunately, what the cats don't know is that I was so famished that I ate the whole lot, bones and all. Have to wait for the next customer. Had a lovely meal here, even though the waiter still has a bit more training to perfect his beer pouring. It shows you the head of beer there. And that's what it should be. Oh, that's a New Zealand flag. New Zealander. Oh, an Australian, sorry. Australians like their beer. This is very interesting. That could be your retirement fund, all these coins. Could be worth a few bob. What's this note here? Is that Russian?
Could be, I don't know. Long time ago. Quality very rarely. Super, but English?
Super.
No. Is it English? No.
No. Super.
Only super.
That's good.
This? No.
Yep.
Look.
Is this it? Right.
That's my restaurant.
So Kalichi has changed a lot since these days.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
20 years ago. Yes.
Kronea. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. Is that the family?
Israel.
Israel.
All Turkish coin, 100 euro. Oh, another one.
This is a Kiwi. 4 Kiwis resided in this establishment and gave it their seal of approval, rating 3 beers. Oh, and there's happy people at the restaurant there. So I think we can say you have ample evidence that you've done a good job.
Thank you. I'm glad that you like it.
To our friends at the Young Pension, we stopped in for some refreshments and found great hospitality and friendship. We have travelled to many places around the world, met many people and visited many points of interest. Offer many experience the people of Antalya. Our host at Young, is that how you pronounce it? Young? How do you pronounce the restaurant?
Yunus.
Sorry.
It's dolphin fish.
Yunus, dolphin fish, okay, have certainly distinguished themselves as special. It has been a pleasure. Good luck always. Keep the wine... No, that's not right. The wine... Alright, keep the wine and cold. Keep the wine cold and ready for next time. Oh, there's a good one.
It's English,
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, it's my birthday, Antalya,
Really?
30th of September, 1990. And of course, there had to be a beautiful woman on my birthday.
Yeah.
From our correspondence. Besides all the terrible news in the world and Iraq, now for something completely different which happened to our 2 handsome travellers. After the total loss of the luggage, the 2 young friends entered this fine pension. The tears ran through their faces. The hotel owner, more than kindness himself, then the tears disappeared, with a fine cup of tea. After we told our story, he went out of his mind, grabbed the phone, shouted for more than 10 minutes. Just after that, we were able to tell him that he forgot to dial the number. So we jumped into his car, which he had bought only yesterday. He almost overrun a tomato seller and a cat. After some impossible shortcuts, we arrived at the airport. To make a long story short, after 2 days, we found the luggage back, thanks to the kindness of the future Hilton and Sheraton owner, who pulled us out of our misery. So who's that story about? Do you know? That's not... Alright, just a story.
Long time ago. Oh, I can remember.
Here's one. Dear Eunice and family, thank you for a nice evening and excellent dinner, the best we got in Turkey. I would like to take my wife and our 2 sons to Antalya next year in October. I hope to see you again. Yours sincerely. There we go. It doesn't get much better than that. Thanks very much for taking the time to show us that.
I thank you.
Cheers.